Hello, welcome to MES International Education and Visa Services. Today I want to start with my little introduction. Most of you already know me, but for someone who don't know, I'm a registered migration agent by profession, and I've been living in Australia for the last 21 years, and I used to be a student once, and I was born in Nepal. Today the video will be a little longer than usual, but I suggest you to watch it till end, and I'm sure if you are an international student or a potential migrant, you will learn something out of this video. So let's begin. I want to cover a few topics today, starting with the student numbers and the migration quota for Australia, and also I want to talk about regional list along with 491 visa and how you can actually benefit by getting 485 visa or studying further, and also talk a little bit about IELTS and how you can actually improve your language, which you already know. So let's talk about the facts and figures, right? So just listen carefully. There are about 720,000 international students currently in Australia, and financial year 2019-2020 the migration quota is only 160,000. So you see the number there, 720 international students. I know not everyone wants to stay in this country, but most of them would want to make themselves skilled and stay in this country, and we only have 160,000 seats. So what does that mean to you, right? You have to be smart enough to be in this number. But again, let me break down this as well. So out of 160,000, only 109 is skilled visa, and out of this 109, 17,000 is skilled independent, and 25,000 is state nomination. So what does that mean again? Is only 42,000 potential quota for international students. Rest number, you need an employer to sponsor you to get permanent visa. So now the question to you is, are you smart enough to be in this number out of 720? This is not even 10%. So you need to improve yourself. So you need to be a skilled person. You have to be smart enough to fall on this number to stay in this country if you are willing to stay. Now my question to you is, are you doing enough homework? Are you doing enough research? Who you are consulting with? Are you consulting with your classmates? Are you consulting with your friends? Are you consulting with your agent, or are you consulting with the university or colleges? So who is the person that is showing you the direction? A lot of information is internet. You can find out yourself on how to make yourself skilled, right? Remember, the person who is advising you, they have skill, they have knowledge, right? This is where you want to be. This is where you want to see yourself, right? Whether you are making a decision based on Zoom meeting or a seminar or a Facebook live, whether you are talking to a right person in person, face to face, and putting your profile, and then they do case by case basis. Remember, this is very important. If you don't plan it right, competition is big. So the big question to you is, please do your homework, please do your research. Remember, you don't want to listen what other people want you to hear. You want to know the facts, you want to know the figures, you want to plan it properly so that you can make yourself skilled and stay in this country. Okay, so my next topic is regional and then regional occupation list along with 491 visa. So I'm sure most of you know or heard about 491 visa, and I don't know how many of you know about regional occupation list. So government itself is promoting regional Australia, but what exactly is regional Australia? How can you benefit from this regional Australia? Is it only about 485 visa, getting from 2 years to 4 years, or is it something else? So you need to know what exactly and how and where you can plan for your regional benefits, right? So just I want to quickly brief about regional occupation list. There are about 70 occupation in regional occupation list. I don't know how many of you know. And you know how many? There are about 500 plus occupation that can lead you to 491 visa. That's how big it is. I know most of the students from subcontinents actually studies popular subjects like accounting, IT, commercial, cookery, or nursing. Nothing wrong with these courses. They are great courses, right? But do you have interest studying in this course? Do you see future in these courses, right? So remember, you should explore the other occupation as well. You might find a subject that might interest you in this list. You will have an interest to study. You will have the pathway for permanent visa if you are willing to stay in this country. So there are so many options. So you just have to find out the right subject for yourself. Now the question again is, how do you find out? Who will tell you? Is it regional university? Is it a personal or a person from regional university that will tell you about this? No, you need to talk to registered migration agent. They can tell you about the list. You can find it yourself in immigration website if you know how to find it. Who's going to tell you? Is your classmates going to tell you? Is your friends going to tell you? Who is your counselor? How much experience they have? So please find out about the list. Find out about the 491 visa. Find out about the regional occupation list. Someone studying in regional and they have someone who has got a skill assessment and they are a skilled person and they have say they have $100,000 to spend, have a business in regional Queensland and 6 months of running business, they can apply 491 visa as well. Most of the time 491 visa is always open. Temporarily they are closed, they might be closed in some state or every state, but 491 visa is an easy pathway to permanent visa. So please do your homework, do your research, talk to right people, talk to right person. University or colleges marketing person will not tell you about these occupations. Who you are relying to. Are you relying on your webinar or seminar or a Zoom meeting or a Facebook live? Every case is different. Every individual has their case different. Are you talking to person, in person, face to face? Talk to right people, talk to migration agent, talk to qualified or experienced education counselor. They can tell you more on subjects. They can tell you on the requirements. Let me give an example. There are people, most of the students might think you need 7 in each band or a social work background to study Bachelor of Social Work or Master of Social Work. There may be a pathway, there is a pathway for you to study Master of Social Work through pathways, but you need to talk to right person. They can guide you on how you can actually study Master of Social Work through pathway in regional universities. So please do your homework. Now, let's move on to next topic, 485 visa. There are so many students. Who finish their study, go into 485 visa, and then after 485 visa, they are back again on student visa. Why? Because they don't know what they're doing. The person, whoever is advising is not aware of how to take benefit from 485 visa. So you can only apply 485 visa once. So if you study one course, first course, and if you are not skilled enough, you might want to study second course instead of applying 485 visa, and then you go into 485 visa after that, or you have 485 visa and do a trade course which you can finish on time frame and achieve that skill assessment. There are so many ways you can take advantage of 485 visa. Please talk to right people if you are about to lodge your 485 visa, or you are already in 485 visa and you don't have enough points to claim it for your permanent residence. You can play around with your 485 visa and you can take advantage while you are holding on 485 visa, or you are about to go on 485 visa. If you finish your 485 visa and you have no options, please talk to the right person. Please talk to right person, do your homework. There might still be option available for you to achieve that skill occupation and migrate in this country and be one of those 42,000 students. Remember, about 42,000 migrants. Now let's talk about IELTS. A student comes to me, IELTS is a big thing in this country. You need to really improve on your IELTS. Most of you would get 7 in each band, 8 in each band, but many students, they come to me and they start with 5.5 or 6 when they start their first student visa, 4 years in Australia, and then again they are saying, I cannot achieve 7 or even 8 in each band. Now, you really need to do your homework. 30 minutes of IELTS every day. The day you land in this country, 4 years, you'll get 8 in each band. Easy is only a language that you already know. If someone gives me 4 years and asks me to learn new language, I'm sure I can learn something. So this is the language that you already know. Please spend 30 minutes every day before you go to bed. Stay away from Facebook, stay away from movie, and do that 30 minutes of IELTS preparation yourself. Improve your English. Then I'm sure you can get 8 in each band. 8 in each band is 20 points. That will help you big time to achieve residency in this country. State sponsor is 15 points. If you are single, you are 10 points. State sponsor with 491 visa. So these are big points. You have 8 in each band, you have 15 for this, 10 in IELTS. So please improve your English, study, learn, improve yourself. That's how you can achieve a result in this country. So the purpose of this video is to to make you aware that as long as you are preparing yourself, as long as you are talking to right person, as long as you are taking advice from right person, you need to know whoever is advising you, what's their role. A big marketing person in a big university, they are not the right person to ask about the visa. They can tell you about course detail, but the benefit of the course, the outcome of the course, only migration agent can tell you about the occupation list. Only migration agent can tell you about the skill list, about visa, or you can do your homework yourself. Go and check into immigration website. There are so many information in there. Of course, when it comes to legislation, yes, migration agent can help you get information in details about the skill occupation and about visa. So please, if you want to be among, remember the number, if you want to be among 42,000 out of 700,000 plus, you need to improve. The question is on you, how you can improve, who will help you improve. So this is all up to you. So please improve yourself, make yourself a skill. If you are a skilled person, Australia would want you to stay here. As long as you have genuine intention to study, please study, complete your course. Perfectly fine to go back home, but if you want to stay in this country and want to fall among 42,000 students, please improve yourself. Please learn, study the right course. Look into the skill course, look into the visa options. There are so many options. Please don't follow others. Do your own homework. Every case is different. Talk to person, in person, face to face. Talk to right person and plan it. Have your mindset right. As long as you do everything right and plan it properly, you can achieve that result. I hope I made points clear. I'm here at mate's office. If you need to see me in person with your case to discuss, of course you need to make an appointment. So please call, make an appointment. I'm happy to discuss your case.